Commissioner, thank you. And once again, I want to welcome everyone to our November 3rd, 2016 Daviess County Fiscal Court meeting. Jenny, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Consideration for presentation. A proclamation proclaiming November 17, 2016 as the ARC of Owensboro Appreciation Day in celebration of their 60th anniversary.
Whereas the ARC of Owensboro began in 1956 when a group of parents formed a nonprofit agency to assist individuals with disabilities, and whereas the mission of the ARC of Owensboro is to provide vocational and daily living-oriented training to adults with disabilities, increasing their social and vocational independence, as well as their ability to independently participate in the community, and whereas their mission also includes civil rights advocacy and services to enable disabled adults to achieve independence, and whereas the ARC of Owensboro operates the Opportunity Center Workshop, which utilizes the ability of member adults and supplies products and services to area businesses, and whereas this year the ARC of Owensboro celebrates their 60th anniversary, and on behalf of all citizens, we acknowledge their hard work and dedication to serving the community. Now, therefore, I, Daviess County Judge Executive Al Mattingly, do hereby proclaim November 17th, 2016 as the ARC of Owensboro Appreciation Day, and urge all Daviess County citizens, all civic and fraternal groups, all educational associations, all news media, and other community organizations to join in this salute to the ARC of Owensboro, Inc. in celebration of their 60th anniversary. And we have the president of ARC, Gene Roberts, here to accept the proclamation. And Gene, if you want to say a few words, just step up to the podium.
I just want to thank Judge Mattingly and Fiscal Court for this proclamation. The ARC is proud of our 60 years of service to the community of Owensboro and surrounding areas. We teach employment skills, social skills, and living skills to the challenged and the handicapped. And our celebration, as Judge said, is November 17th. It's 6:30 at the River Park Center, and I want to extend an invitation to all that are here. And for more information, you can call 270-685-2976. And again, thank you.
Thank you, Gene. I want to say that I am familiar with your organization. I've seen what they do. I've seen the look in the eyes of those folks when they are able to produce something of value for the community, and when they're able to participate fully in the community. It just makes them better people, and I think it makes you, your board, and the rest of the citizens of Owensboro better people. So thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioners, any question or comment?
Just thank you for the work that you do.
Okay. Next item, Jenny.
2, consideration for approval A minutes of the October 20, 2016 court meeting.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion. Second. Commissioners, you've had a copy of the minutes in your packet for some time. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
B, all claims for all departments.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion. Second again, Commissioners, you've had a copy of all the bills due and payable by Daviess County Fiscal Court in your possession for some time. Do you have any questions of the treasurer? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
C, fund transfers.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Mr. Hendricks.
Requesting authority to transfer $200,000 from the solid waste operating fund into the construction fund, $300,000 from the general fund to the jail fund, $250,000 from the general fund to the economic development fund, and $500,000 from the general fund to the bond fund. These are normal fund transfers. They are all budgeted. I request your approval.
Commissioners, any question or comment? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Commissioner, item D has been pulled from the agenda and replaced with a special introduction. We have a visitor with us this evening up on the front row. I think he's getting ready to go to basketball practice. County Engineer, would you mind introducing your special guest tonight?
Yes, Judge, that would be my son, Gavin Brasher.
Well, welcome, Gavin. It's nice to have you with us. Are you going to come here every night until your dad gets a new contract? Oh, okay. Sorry about your luck, Mark. Okay, Jenny, next item.
E, contract with Murphy Electric for installation of three-phase power at the landfill.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. Mr. Smith, you want to tell us about this?
Yes, since we installed the pumps to pump all the leachate out of the landfill, we have been running it off of a generator, and because we needed three-phase power. So this is, Kenergy has finally brought three-phase to the property, and so this is a contract to bring three-phase to the generator and hook the generator up. We did request, we contacted 4 different vendors, 2 of which never called us back, 1 of which decided at the last minute not to give a quote. So we were left with this one.
And the value of the contract?
$12,157.82.
And Mr. Johnson, Murphy Electrical Services is one of those bidders in our regular or yearly maintenance contracts anyway, isn't he?
That is correct.
Okay. Commissioners, any question or comment? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
F, contract with American Engineers Incorporated regarding re-permit of Roby Road Bridge.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. Mr. Engineer, you better be able to tell us what re-permit means.
Sure, Judge. If you recall, a month or 2 ago, we brought a contract from American Engineers for them to do the permit for the bridge deck replacement on Roby Road. Well, they did the study, and we did get the permit approved for us to replace the bridge deck. This is a dead-end road, unfortunately, so for us to remove the existing bridge deck and replace it, we have to build a diversion. There's several families that live at the end of this road. Unfortunately, the Division of Water will only allow us to put approximately 48 inches of obstruction into this ditch without a more significant model. Well, 48 inches is not much in this ditch. It is very close to North Fork of Panther Creek. So any significant rain during the process of replacing the bridge deck, we could eliminate the access to these houses. So what this contract does is it allows the American Engineers to perform a more detailed study on the diversion, which would hopefully allow us to be able to obstruct the ditch to a higher height where it won't dip into the channel, so it could handle most significant rain events. We suspect that it'll only take us 2 weeks to replace the bridge deck. With weather the way it's been, we just can't really
You can't take the chance
I'd rather not.
of
Yes.
stranding those families. I would rather not as well. Commissioners, any question or comment? Question or comment by the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
G, release Western Kentucky Minerals bond and road damage deposit for Short Station Road.
Motion approved. Second.
I have a motion and second. Mark?
Yes, Judge. This spring, Western Kentucky Minerals applied for and received an excess weight permit from Daviess County. They have stopped using Short Station Road for their excess weight. They've requested release. We had them repair 2 locations on Short Station before we would release it. They have repaired those locations to our satisfaction. I would recommend we release the road damage bond of, I believe, $14,500 and the bond for the road of $70,000.
Question or comment, Commissioners? Question or comment by the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
H, amendments to the Administrative Code, operating policies, Chapter 3, purchases.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. Mr. Hendricks, I didn't ask if you were going to explain this,
I will,
but I'm
Judge.
sure that you can.
Yep, basically this change is simply to update this policy to reflect the fact that when it was written with the intent that department heads wouldn't have to wait at the judge, or another person might be out of town, and so we had commissioners and other people that could authorize these things so that they wouldn't have to wait an inordinate amount of time. As you know, our purchase order system now uses emails, so it really doesn't matter if their supervisor's out of town, they can still get the email and approve the PO. So we're just reflecting this change in the administrative code for the fact that it's a more streamlined version. They can get one of the three directors, they can get the judge if they need, but like I said, we get emails, so even when we're out of town, we'll still be able to approve them. So that's really all this is doing, is updating it to reflect that fact.
Commissioners, any question or comment? I do know that when I was first sworn in 6 years ago, it seemed like I signed a stack of purchase orders every day, and now the way that we're going, I only see those of any significance, so it's working pretty well. Any question or comment by the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
I advertise for the following annual bids. Bid 1, 2017, engine oils and lubricants. Bid 2, 2017, bituminous hot mix and pavement milling. 317, mowing of county right-of-ways, and 417, mosquito control program.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. Commissioners, as you know, this is permission to advertise only. Mr. Johnson, we do this every year. This is no different than what we've done for the last 6.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
You do have a list of folks that you send these requests for proposals out to, and hope that they all respond, right?
Yes.
Okay. Question or comment by the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
J, advertise for bid number 32, 2016, D5 LGP dozer rental landfill. Oh, bid number 33, 16, 40-ton articulated dump truck rental landfill.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion and second. Again, Commissioners, as you're aware, this is advertising for the use or the rental of those two pieces of equipment. David, won't you tell us why we're doing this?
Well, we're finally in the home stretch. The landfill construction's complete. I believe even at this point, all of the leachate pipe is down. Now, I think all the commissioners, you've seen that big pile of rock. It's got to get moved over to the landfill and placed on the liner material. So the D5 equivalent low ground pressure dozer equipped with a GPS system is to spread the gravel out. We do not have a low ground pressure bulldozer. We also don't have one equipped with GPS to make sure we get the levels exactly right according to engineering specs. And we will not only be renting the dozer, but also with an operator as well. On the articulated dump truck, we have one dump truck, but as you all have seen, that is a massive pile of rock, and it would take us months with just one dump truck to do it. So we will just be renting another dump truck so we can run 2 of them. We will have our own personnel run the dump truck, however.
Okay. Jordan, again, for you, this will go out to, we have a list of folks who give us a yearly bid on providing equipment like this. Now, I don't know if any of it would be on there, but since it's, I guess, for quite a while, we're putting it out for bid to see what kind of a price we get, correct?
That's correct.
We're
Yes.
doing this because we will exceed the $20,000
Yes.
limit, so we
Okay.
cannot use.
Yes, Commissioner.
I'm just, this is a curiosity question, and I think I know what an articulating dump truck is. It
Yep.
separates in the middle.
Yes.
Why do we need an articulating as opposed to I'm just curious. Is it more efficient? Is it?
I would
Can it
think
carry
so
a
for turn
larger load,
radiuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I was wondering if that wasn't the answer. The county engineer informed me the main reason is because the size, 40 tons, is not a normal dump truck. They only come in articulated trucks.
Well, there you go. Okay. I was just wondering.
Well, that was an excellent question because I was gonna lay awake at night trying to figure that one
Well,
out.
you know, I started calling it an apparatus, but it's not an apparatus.
Yes, I understand.
Actually, it is an apparatus because
Well, only the articulating part.
the
We're
articulating.
trying to get the meeting over. Any other question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
K, hire Kelsey Calhoun as a vet tech in the Department of Animal Control effective 11/7/16.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second, Commissioners. As you are aware, Marissa, who'd been with us for several years, resigned, and we went looking for a replacement, and Ms. Calhoun was selected.
Actually, it was in-house. Jennifer
And
replaced.
this replaces
and this
Jennifer.
replaces
Yeah,
Jennifer.
so that's correct. But anyway, the point that I was gonna make was that this is a replacement of an employee who resigned, that we're not adding anyone to the animal shelter. Any question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
3, consideration for discussion, A, other business to be brought before the Daviess County Fiscal Court. I got by with it this week, but I almost didn't.
All right. Did you suitably whip the person that
I
came
did.
in and, okay, next item.
Jordan. B, public comments.
Wait a minute, it was Jordan? Come on, Jordan. All right, public comment. This is the time during a meeting in which we ask the public to step forward, identify themselves, and they're welcome to speak on anything other than what's on the agenda. Would our distinguished young visitor like to step up to the mic? No? Okay, next item.
C, comments by Daviess Fiscal Court.
Commissioner Koger.
We will all be participating in the Veterans Parade this Saturday, and there's a lot of other events going on that some of us will be participating in as well. So hope that you come out and join us.
Mr. Wathen.
I guess I'll just mention, don't forget to vote. It's gonna be a lot of fun deciding which way you wanna go, so make sure you do it.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Commissioner Castlen.
Excuse me, I just want to encourage folks to go vote too, because I think it's a very important thing to do.
Okay. And I will reiterate that to exercise your right to vote. There are a lot of folks that we are going to be celebrating this next week, the veterans, and those folks put their life on the line and took a lot of time out of their lives to give you the privilege to be able to go do that. Veterans Day, it's celebrated, is that Thursday, Friday? I can't remember. Friday. But starting tomorrow, out at Sargo Elementary School, our school children put on various Veterans Day celebrations. And I would encourage anyone that's never attended one of those, if you get the opportunity to do it, because those kids put a lot of time and effort into what they do. And I tell you, I always come away feeling uplifted and much better about our country watching them. The Veterans Day, all of it is Veterans Day. I would like to remind everyone that our next Daviess County Fiscal Court meeting will not be on a Thursday evening. It will be on the 14th of November at 2 p.m., November 14th at 2 p.m. There are certain commissioners up here who have been pushing me to change the date of our meeting, promising that there would be more people show up and attend the meeting. So we're going to kind of try this one at 2 o'clock that day on a different day and see if that really happens, George. Any other business to be brought before Daviess County Fiscal Court? If not, without exception, we're adjourned.